Okay, so
5 seconds.
now we have a ban on Omni Knight.
Reserved.
Very interesting. You wouldn't normally see that, but I imagine they're banning Omni Knight maybe because of the jug. Because if you have spin plus repel, that's just permanent magic immunity, so that would be potentially a powerful combination. Yeah, interested to see who will pick up next. I think that Rox KIS will be picking up their offlaner, but it's not. I mean, Sand King could potentially offlane. You could potentially put Sniper in the safe lane solo. We'll see what they decide to do, although that's quite risky. Sniper does kind of need a lane where he's not going to be wrapped around on it at all, because he's very weak early on without an escape. Basically his power comes from his ability to attack from so far away and do so much damage with headshot and everything else. So Rox KIS taking their time here with the last pick and a Bristleback. Bristle more capable of holding his own in the lane. Mouz seems like they already knew who they wanted to take. They pick up the bounty hunter there on Pezant, Fada on Huskar to be expected. Misery with the Lena. We'll see who the last two fill out there. Sadoy playing Sniper. Yol on Skyrath, 6C3 on Sand King, Solo on Jug, and Goblak is playing Bristleback. So Pause is going to go on Earthshaker, which leaves, who's the last guy? I can't see. Darn it. Which leaves MSS on Tusk. So, very interesting picks. That's a smoke right off the bat for both
I'd get ready
teams.
if I
No,
were
it's a
you.
smoke right off the bat here for Mouz, so I think they might actually be moving down to bottom lane. They're going to see if they can start off with a kill. New meta. The players acknowledging the strange picks here. So, yeah, we'll see. They're actually all going down bottom. So this is going to be a Clash of the Titans if there ever was one. Jug's got 2 tangos. He might be going mid, actually. Getting ready for a quick bottle build there. Sniper's going to be in the lane and then Bristle off, so that's a little bit different from what I was expecting. Mouz moving all together with the rest of the team there to get the ward placement off. They're going to spot Juggernaut. Juggernaut has been spotted. Snowball's coming out. Does use the magic immunity. They're all stacked up there for the Sand King stun. This is disastrous for Mouz. Mouz, Earthshaker is able to pull back, throw his stun. Sand King's going to fall first. Fada getting kills with the burning spears there. Mouz able to stay up despite this damage coming out. MSS wants to pick off Solo. Poshkat's probably going to fall as well. He might be able to buy enough time before they catch up to him there on that damage. Yol getting attacked, but the healing ward helping him out there. Fada should be able to escape. These guys are having a good time. Oh, jeez, Fada's going to die. Oh, he uses his healing salve to save himself. And that's 2 kills for Rox KIS. Mouz did get the first kill there, but that snowball, the fact that Juggernaut was able to get the spin off really helped his team a lot, because he avoided all the damage that would have come out of getting hit with that snowball, and it's pretty significant there. Extra 20 damage per ally. That's oh, he's gonna get the courier. No, he should have gone for the courier. Misery, why? That's 2 hits, and oh, he spotted it. Poshkat pulled in from the side. Nice. So nice kill there on the courier. Solo, I think, did he have his bottle on the courier? I'm not sure. But well played nonetheless. Poshkat with a nice pickup there. Easy kill on the courier. And we have Fada mid now, so it looks like they're going to trade up. Fada's going to land against Solo in the mid lane. He does have spears. He's able to harass quite nicely. Misery going to move out here. He knows that Sand King is stacking. It's a little bit too risky for him to move in because he doesn't know. Well, they do know. They know. He knows that the guys are there. I wonder if he's going to... Yeah, he's just going to hang nearby and steal or leech XP. 633 and Yol don't actually know that they're hanging out here. Oh, that's cute. He used his wave to kill a creep. Sand King doing his best here to get the last hits. Misery's going to hang out for the last kill there. So some nice experience for them. Oh, and they managed to pull into the hard camp, which doesn't usually happen, but that was pretty well played by them. Oh, Fada got a kill there with the help of Paz locking him in. My bad for missing that. Poshcat working down the creeps top. He's against a sniper, so this is going to be a pretty easy lane for Sadoy most of the time, unless Poshcat is able to get some significant damage on him. But in the meantime, he's just going to harass him with his abilities, just going for points in headshot and take aim so he can shoot him from so far away. Paz is heading top, but this lane's pushing, so this is not a good time for him to be coming out, but he's going to wait for his opportunity. Oh, the lane's not pushing, creeps are back here a bit, so there could potentially get some action here. Sadoy opting to hang out with the creep here, waiting for his other creeps to catch up. Both of them want the lane to stay near their tower, so they're going to do their best to do that. And Sadoy's actually, the lane's coming forward. Sadoy is going to, what's he going to do? Is he just going to play it safe? No, so I wonder if he knows Earthshaker's missing, because he's actually playing pretty safe. Anyways, on bottom lane, MSS and Misery doing somewhat decently against this tri-lane. Interesting that they put Sniper here in solo off lane. I guess they imagined they were going to do an aggro try, so they wanted to keep him out of Danger's way. If you look at last hits, Bristleback actually has the most last hits, followed up by Fada here. He does have that first blood, and he actually went for a Mask of Mana so he can attack and get lifesteal at the same time with his spears, which will help counteract the fact that they're taking away his health at the same time. It's only, I think, what's it, 10% on Morbid Mask? 15%, so it's still going to drain his health. 15. Well, it should somewhat equivalent with the magic resistance, reducing the damage he takes. Plus, he can attack creeps. He's not always going to be. So Misery here again, aware of 633 with this ward. It gives him some pretty great vision. Knows that he's there. They're going to snag some more experience. And Poshcat, so finally, after so much waiting, do manage to pick off the sniper. That's definitely one of the weaknesses of sniper. Basically, if anything happens that you weren't anticipating, you're going to die, because there's not much you can do about it. So 21 hits. Bristleback's farming up nicely. Bristleback sometimes played as a hero with give him farm early on, and then later on he just kind of runs around and makes everyone's day an awful one. Interesting that I think MSS got a regen rune. Not sure. He just used that. Oh, Poshcat suiciding into the neutrals to get a free TP home once he's bought his item, I think. Or he had to run away. Need to do a better job of moving around the map here. So, Yol and Goblak hanging out here. Misery just avoiding being seen and trying to get some experience from these creeps. Kind of difficult for him to get much done there. MSS and Fada here mid, and we actually have 2v2 mid, although MSS went back towards bottom. Fada does know that Sand King is there, so he's going to play a little bit safer, and he's just going to go ahead and grab these last hits. Oh, Lena with a nice kill on Skyrath. Skyrath is quite... these guys are funny. I think the story behind this, if I recall correctly, oh, Goblak's probably going to die. That's going to be a snowball in. Yeah. To save him from the bristles. Nice. Rox KIS was in the qualifiers, but their team wasn't staying together, so they played through, but they didn't make it all the way to the end. So just some friendly banter between the two teams here. Oh, Fada misses that last hit. Not much he could have done about that, though, and also misses that last hit. I think he's just going for the lifesteal there, because the way the tower's hitting them, he's not going to get the last hit, so he might as well get the hit in there for the extra health. Poshcat almost gets full duration out of himself. Meanwhile, Sadoy is farming a bit top, but Misery's come by to ruin his day, and if she manages to land her stun, that's going to be a pretty significant amount of damage. That's 380 magic damage, minus 25%. Oh man, math. Nearly, so that's going to be almost about a minus 100. Oh. Oh, it's gonna... Oh! Oh, the ice! Oh, Sadoy is screwed. There's no way he's getting out of this alive. No wand charges though. Oh, it doesn't hit him with the spell. Lena, why?
Dyer's bottom tower.
Didn't have much of an opportunity there. Oh, Fada almost manages to pull out a classic Huskard kill, getting teamed on by a bunch of people, and then just does a huge amount of damage. The extra damage there from the Fisher, making it a possibility they're going to kill. Poshkat's going to fall as well, though. It does get the track gold, but probably not how he wanted that to end. Sadoy manages to pick up a kill there. Some more friendly banner. Goblak continuing to farm up bottom here. Now they're doing sniper quotes. That's funny. I didn't realize this game was going to be like this when I started to spectate it, but it's good they're having a nice time. Paz is debating whether or not to Fisher there. He's going to try and land up this last hit. Nice. Nicely done. And interesting, you see that he's got 1 point in, or 2 points in Aftershock and 1 point in Fisher, so just not going for any points in Enchant Totem. Oh, Juggernaut gets the kill there on Tusk. Manages to pull off the Omni Slash, I think. Damn, I keep missing out. I need to stop focusing on lanes quite so much. Goblak just farming bottom, not very interesting. You can see the effect of that in his last hits. He's been leading the whole time. Fada wants to get solo down. He's going to try and land the stomp.
Dire's top tower
No
is
luck.
being
He
attacked.
pulls back. He did use his ultimate there to go on the sniper. Poshcat hanging out nearby, providing that unexpected burst damage you get from a sniper. Solo
Dire's
here.
bottom
Oh,
tower is
the
under
current-
attack.
oh, no luck. And do they know that he's... No, they don't know. So Poshcat's going to keep an eye on them. A watchful eye. Paz manages to hit Sniper with the Fisher, but he's getting chased down. He's going to get away. Sniper actually cancels the channel because it's not worth it using his mana. Haystream bottom, they're not too worried about that right now. They're just going to continue fighting mid. Oh, Solo's considering going in. He does have Omni Slash up, so if he finds someone out of position, he can do some pretty big damage, obviously, with his Omni Slash. Meanwhile, Fada's going to farm up top a little bit. Does have his Helm of the Dominator up, working towards what looks like an urn.
Dire's bottom tower is under siege.
Right now, both teams pretty even here on kills. Poshcat, this is kind of a pointless endeavor, trying to kill a Bristleback. Oh, but they do manage to pin him in there with the ice. Skyrath does silence, preventing the snowball there. Solo wants to get a piece of the action. He's moving up here with his Jug. With his Omni Slash, his Jug Slash. He's just going to run right in there. He's not even scared. He's ready to use his ultimate. That's a lot of TPs coming in, though, and I don't know if he's going to be able to make it out. Oh, does pull his Omni Slash off, and he comes in. He gets picked off, so a little bit too confident there in the ability of his Omni Slash to back him up. Fada getting hit. He's looking to back up. Bristleback's chasing him down a little bit. He goes off the cliff. Gets up. Sadoy gonna fall. That was a nice snowball coming out of MSS. Misery with the stun. Nice. Rox KIS, they're just falling here. They're having trouble keeping up with the damage output from Mouz. And some nice maneuvering from Mouz's part, using the tower to their advantage to move past here, kind of in a loop up towards a ramp where they have vision advantage. And Sand King and his comrade Skyrath weren't able to get back there in time to help out. Solo running up towards the ruin. It's being taken already, though. I don't know if he knows that. No, he doesn't. They don't have any ward sight there. And Bounty Hunter marks him and backs up. He has a regen bottle, so probably gonna use that at some point. May choose to attack some creeps or something in the jungle. Take advantage of the fact that his health will regenerate fully. Paz looks like he's working towards a Blink Dagger. Level 7 now, so has full points in Fisher and a point in Aftershock. He's pretty well off. Fada here using the
Dire's middle tower is being attacked.
wants to get an armlet, but using the Troll Warlord to help him with his jungling. You can use the
Dire's
little
middle tower
skeletons
is
to
under attack.
tank the damage when you've taken a little bit too much damage. So with Huskar, it's kind of a fine balance of the two. Oh, but he's probably going to use the next here. He's going to go on solo, going to jump on him with his ultimate. Not quite ideal, because his magic repel was off, but
Dire's top tower is
and
being
there you go,
attacked.
he's down. That was pretty nice initiation there from Mouz, picking off the Juggernaut. One thing that could have improved was to land
Dire's middle
Huskar's
tower
ultimate
is under siege.
without the magic repel up, but I guess he didn't really
Radiant's
mind. Just
bottom
want to get
tower
into
is being
position.
attacked.
Nice net
You're
there from the
really
Troll
losing
Warlord, really
now.
holding him in place.
Or winning. Well,
Paz moving
back to my
top. They're going to go
magics.
for a team fight here, and he has Arcane, so he decided to go for Arcane
Radiant's bottom
before
tower is
his
under siege.
before his blink, which makes sense. Helps the team out with the pushing and mana issues. Sadoy choosing to hit Misery with his snipe makes sense. Just a low health hero, doesn't have much in regeneration. Pretty nice trap here on Godblock. He used the ultimate, but he's still alive. Super tanky with his back turned to them. And Mouz don't seem too upset about
middle
it.
tower is under siege.
So that's an illusion rune top. Meanwhile, Sand King farms bottom. He's going to push the tower. Wants to get his
Dire's middle tower is under
Blink Dagger
attack.
up. Fada's coming in to defend here. Poshcat going to get that rune top.
Dire's bottom tower is being attacked.
But in the meanwhile, I think Stand-In will be able to get this tower. It seems that putting enough pressure on it. Although he does have yellow coming in here now. Oh, if Solo runs forward, no, not ready to. Could have run forward and potentially picked up that Lina. Taking advantage of the healing ward here to keep him healed up.
Is under attack.
And they're going to wait for the next creep wave.
Radiant's
But meanwhile, Poshcat is moving into position, looking to pick them off. Punish them a little bit for being so aggressive there with positioning on the tower. Not sure if he's going to be successful. Does spot Sand King. Does spot Juggernaut. So he knows where both of them are. Going to see if they can get him there. Solo using his spin. That's going to leave him vulnerable to being attacked by magic. Tries to land the stun. No luck. Poshcat transporting up top here. Sidor is going to fall. Get the punch. That's an easy kill for them. Godblock should be able to escape. Unless, oh, the snowball's coming out, but that's an epicenter here from the side and tons of AoE damage. Paz manages to throw down an enchant totem with the aftershock stun. No luck though. Nicely baited by Godblock there. Kind of using Tuskar's snowball to his advantage to set up situations that benefit him. We saw that earlier here too with Jug using the spin to bait them onto him and then Sand King following up afterwards. Another healing ward. They're going to look to push mid, looks like. Keep that pressure up.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Solo doesn't seem to be too worried about mana usage, just wants to get the push in.
Dire's top tower has
that's
fallen.
A rune top invis, actually quite good on Juggernaut if you can get it without them knowing about it, because that gives you some initiation
Dire's middle
there
tower is being attacked.
for your ultimate that you wouldn't have otherwise. Poshcat's gonna get here in time for the night. Yeah.
Dire's middle tower has been
Huskar helping him out there with the Centaur. Solo does have this Invisor, and like I was saying, a good chance for initiation, but we'll see if he manages to pick up an opportunity. Goes on MSS, but the snowball saves him from the damage. He's got the spin going. MSS snowballing away towards... Oh, that's a kill for Sand King. Easy for them. Godblock gonna run forward a bit. Chooses to be offensive. Sees that his team is falling, kind of backing up, but also not too frightened. He's got Bristol's got a lot of early game strength. Oh, that
tower is being
jeez. Beautiful play by Godblock there. It just turns at the last moment to deflect the Husker ultimate onto his back and save himself from a lot of extra damage.
Dire's top
Pause
tower
here,
is under
looking
attack.
to block them, slow them down a little bit. Manages to do it without getting killed in return. Potentially saves one of his teammates in the process. We'll see if they're all grouped up right now. They're kind of waiting for something to happen. Another ice holding them in position, but no follow-up. Poshcat looks like he wants to go in. Solo has used his spin, so again, vulnerable while that's cooldown for that is down. Here's MSS waiting for the ice shards. Or not. What's he doing? Oh man. Misery gonna get picked off pretty hard. Fada working on the 633 though, doing quite a lot of damage. He's gonna fall. Paz finishes off pretty quickly with his ultimate. Fada looking to back up, but he doesn't get picked off. That's a buyback from Fada. He's gonna come back in. He's gonna want to fight. Poshcat trying to buy time, gets sniped by Sniper. Solo picked off by the ice shards. Another buyback here on Bounty Hunter. Fada jumping in, gonna get Sidoi down. But he's taking a lot of damage here from Godblock. They're going to use a snowball to get away from him, finish off Skywrath. That's a heal there for Fada. He needs to bow. The Bristle's just doing so much damage, and I don't think either of these guys are going to be able to take down Godblock. They're looking to get the damage in. Mal's running forward, but they just keep hitting him in the back, and these Bristles could actually end up in a multi-kill for Raid Boss. It's true, that's how I feel sometimes playing against Bristleback. So annoying. You do so much damage, it's so hard to kill. So Poshcat moving up here. They are aware, I think. No, maybe not. He's not. I think he knows Ruin's not bottom because he checked quickly. So he's heading up top. He knows it's there. And he's got a staff of wizardry. He's kind of curious to see what he's going to be building next. Maybe a medallion? That makes medallion, right? No? Dagon? I don't know. Definitely not a typical item you see on Bounty Hunter, but I guess it could work. 633 here, taking advantage of his sandstorm to get those creep kills, keep them off the tower. So right now, Rox KIS have taken out 3 outer towers, and Mouz is struggling a little bit. They do have late game potential with the Bounty Hunter, with the Huskar, with Lena potentially somewhat. But on the other side, Rox KIS has some pretty good late game potential with Sniper, especially. Also, Juggernaut, quite a good late game hero. Not the best, but pretty good. And Bristle carries pretty powerfully later on because that stack from the taking advantage of the fact that Snipe hits through visibility, pretty brutal there for Bounty Hunter. I don't think he even had a chance to go visible, but if he had, still would have gone through and hit him, and does provide true sight for the duration. So pretty good skill against
Radiant's
Bounty
top
Hunter.
tower is under attack.
So take a quick look
You're
here at the
allowed to
graphs.
start trying now.
So
Radiant's top tower is under
XP
siege.
and gold
Radiant
in favor here
structures have been
of
fortified.
Rox KIS.
Dyer's middle
Not
tower
too
is
significantly.
under siege.
Still pretty easy for Mouz
Radiant's
to
top
come back
tower
from
is
it,
being
but
attacked.
somewhat significant.
Dyer's
So
middle
Solo
tower
here is
being
gonna
attacked.
spin again.
Radiant's
He's
top
pretty
tower
judicious
is
on the
under
use of his
attack.
spins, but he has pretty good mana
Radiant's
regeneration
top tower has been destroyed.
with his bottle and arcane boots from Skyrath. They're looking for an opportunity to go in. 633 here, ready to blink in with the epicenter. They want to see if they can find a fight, softening up the Earthshaker there a little bit. Black gets stuck, but so tanky they don't even bother going on him. He's going to continue beating on the tower, and Mouz needs to do something or they're going to lose his tower. Manages to hit Godblack face on, so full damage there. Fada is falling pretty quickly though. Gets saved initially with a snowball. They manage to pick off Godblock, but that's an Omnislash going through, and MSS is probably going to fall as well. Unless he manages to back up a little bit. Poshcat looking
Radiant's top tower is being attacked.
get some damage in as well.
Dyer's middle tower is under
They're
attack.
going to take the tower. That's
Dyer has
Fada for
fortified
Godblack.
structures.
Pretty good trade for both
Radiant's
teams, but
top tower is under
Mouz finds
siege.
himself pretty much unable to defend here on the tower.
Dyer's middle
Oh,
tower
the stun on
has fallen.
Poshcat. He's going to back up, but he takes a lot of
Radiant's
damage
bottom
from the
tower is under
combination.
siege.
And he's trying to... Oh, he manages to juke a little bit. He's going to get away. Solo doesn't have a spin, so he might fall here. There's the punch. Oh, Poshcat. Oh, my goodness. They get saved by a snowball. They were all going to fall there to the epicenter. Nice moves there on his part. Gauntlet of Strength there on the ground. Sadoy gets another kill. Oh, and he's going to fall, but that was pretty nice performance from him. Able to finish up on those kills that S33 would have got were it not for the snowball. Nice play there from MSS, saving his team, giving them a brief respite, forcing Sniper to come out. So a lot of action. Rox KIS does manage to take down another tower. Fada now leading on last hits. If we look at net worth, there's Godblack. Oh, jeez. Godblack and Sadoy and Fada, and then who's playing Juggernaut again? I don't remember. Solo. So you can see the impact of the goal advantage here in terms of just looking at who has the most net worth.
Swiftly to my sacrifice.
633 is pushing bottom. Little does he know he's got a pretty brutal gank coming his way, and there's no dust? No dust. So I don't know what they're planning. Maybe they just want to push bottom. But I feel like they could have had a pretty good opportunity there. They're checking in the forest, but Sanking's already backed out, so they're not going to find him there. Lena throws a ward down here to help with the pushing. Kind of get an idea of positioning. Excuse me. Poshcat got the vision going. It's nice to keep a track up on at least one member of the team because it helps you when you're positioning for the team fight. So Rox KIS here looking to solidify their lead, take another tower, and keep pressuring because they have this early game advantage. They have a few heroes that are quite strong in the early game. Notably Bristleback, Sand King, and Jug to a certain extent. So they're going to look to build on that. MSS trying to push someone out of position. Keeps getting Godblack. Not really interested in him because he's so tanky and hard to kill. has a Vanguard and a pipe up, so he's going
Dire's
to be
bottom
difficult
tower
to take
is
down.
under siege.
Fada, tired of this. Oh, so Lena got found and now she's dead. Fada is going to try and target this armlet. Manages to survive briefly. Jumps onto Solo, turns it around in here. 633 here, coming in with the damage. Misery with the buyback picks off Sidoi, I think. This is turning into a good fight for Mouz. Looks like as long as they're able to evade the damage here. MSS using his punch to buy himself time with the fact that it throws him up in the air. Stand-in probably not going to be able to escape here. Oh, gets the blink off. Misery's going to keep chasing. We'll see if she can land a stun. If she can land a stun... Oh, it doesn't land the stun. And she hasn't been having much luck with that lately, unfortunately. And 633 pretty much home free, although... keeps chasing, misses another stun.
Dire's top tower is being attacked.
24 to 26, pretty closely contested game, but again, Rox KIS here with the advantage. And I'm curious to see how this game develops. No one's taken Roshan yet. Would be interested in seeing them take Roshan. Looks like Mouz might be considering it. They do have a ward on Roshan. Meanwhile, Rox KIS doesn't have any sight, so that's a Dagon on Bounty Hunter. And I was kind of thinking that's kind of the only item he could go. Interesting that he chooses to go for a Dagon. That's going to limit his team's ability to scale into the late game. Because the physical damage with the crit from his Janata gives for a more effective late game, but yeah, Mouz might just be might just be trying to regain some momentum here against Rox KIS. Oh man, I need some water. So it looks like there might be a fight here around Roshan. They do get one ward down. That's going to be a ward clear for Mouz. I think Poshcat was considering going in, realized that the fact that that ward went down means there's a sentry nearby, and that's not going to be good for him if he gets picked off there. They're looking to push this bottom tower again. Somewhat disastrous for them last time, but well, it was pretty low, so they were able to get it down pretty easily. 633 there, blinking forward, looking for an opportunity to stun. Nothing comes up. I'll pause here, hiding in the trees. It's a risky location, but I don't think they're going to find him. He smokes and realizes they're nearby, using it as a way to kind of get an idea of where they are in terms of positioning. Mouz mostly here centered in on the in the jungle. They have an opportunity here to wrap in from the side. Poshcat manages to get a track off, so they can kind of keep an eye on them. But not sure what the plan is here. Rox KIS, whether they try to do Roshan or something else. They do have the negative armor plus the healing ward. Negative armor coming from Godblack and healing ward coming from Solo. So I think Sand King here is waiting for the track to wear off. Kind of running around the back. Does get a smoke off on himself and Yol. They might be faking the Roche, and that's a check there from what's his face? From Tusk. Solo leading the charge. He's got his ultimate up. He's not too scared of being attacked. Finds the frost thing. But he's not able to hit it. MSS taking full advantage of the trees there to make it an annoying experience at the very least to try and take out the ward. Godblack, again we see this aggressive positioning from him, not afraid of being picked out. So that looks like a sort of an initiation, but they decide to back up. We'll see what they end up doing. Godblack leading the charge, wants to get some boogers down on someone, manages to find Fada. Will he be able to pick him off? His team is falling up from behind. Mouz actually split off to the side. They're going to keep going. Godblack's going to keep spamming his bristles. He's going to turn around, go on the other team. Misery, oh man, picked off by Solo. That Omni Slash a little bit too strong. Does manage to avoid the damage from Life Break again by using his spin.
Top tower is under attack.
The snowball giving them a brief respite again. He's got his back turned to it though, so that it does less damage to him. Godblack doing a really good job there, falling and making best use of Bristle's abilities. Solo running down on MSS. Paz wants to try and buy them some time, but he doesn't have a Fisher available. Solo's going to potentially fight here on Fada. Not sure what he'll decide to do. Fada does have his ultimate up. He's going to leap in.
Radiant's bottom
a lot of buybacks happening. He's going to be able to pick off Solo. And Poshcat's going to keep going. We'll see if he manages to get a pick off on 633. Maybe not worth it there for the buyback on Pezant. Wasn't really able to participate in the fight. But it looked like they wanted to prevent the team fight from going south. So that's an AC that's coming out very soon from Goblak. And he spots Pezant. He doesn't have any detection though, so he's just going to try and guess as to where he might be. And gives up on it after that. We see the net worth continuing to climb here for Rox KIS. They're almost 4,000 gold ahead. But at this point in the game, that's actually not too important, so it's more a question of how they choose to initiate. Yol just has no items at all, my goodness. The rest of his team is rolling in cash, and he's really far behind. Skyrath mostly dependent on levels, so he's not in too bad of a spot, but it does help for him to get a little bit of mobility so that he doesn't die quite so quickly. Solo going to push back these creeps to get his farm in. Misery just hanging out nearby and might be able to blink in and stun if they do get an opportunity, but Solo's going to back up and into the jungle. I think he's waiting for his team to catch up so they can push out this tower. They really do need more than one tower. They've lost all but one of their outer towers, whereas Rox KIS has only lost one of their outer towers, so an interesting synergy there between the two. You actually have Pezant hanging out behind the tower, trying to provide a little bit of sight to his team before the team fight. So far, no sentry, so he's going to do okay. Manages to mark on 633. He's being spotted out, and Pezant going to be in trouble. He gets taken out pretty quickly there by Sadoy and Yol. MSS thinking about going in. He has an invis ring, so for now he's okay. And he's going to do what Pezant was doing. Interestingly, he chose to dust. I guess they predicted that he might be there. Oh no, sorry, he used his trap, which was actually kind of stupid on his part. Because it set him up into a pretty bad position. So Rox KIS should be able to take this Roshan pretty easily. They don't have to worry about Bounty Hunter coming in and snagging the Aegis. He also bought back, so he's not going to be able to buy back for now. Solo ulting on MSS there. This is looking actually really bad for Mouz now. That's 3 down, and there's not really any way they're going to be able to defend. Paz, I think, is considering here. He's considering jumping in when Roshan dies, and then using, I guess, probably his ultimate. The Wildkin going to try and provide some sight to give Paz a better idea of when he should come in. So we'll see if he manages to get the Aegis snag off.
Roshan has fallen to the Radiant.
He didn't even try for it. I guess he got distracted by Skyrath. This is really bad for Mouz. Fada out of position, going to have to back up. For some reason he has a flying courier in his inventory? This is strange.
No, they are.
Oh, the snipe. Paz dead. Fada managed to TP out. Pezant going to try and defend a bit. This is looking pretty dire for the dire. I love that one. Such a bad joke.
Radiant's top
it's good at
tower
the same
is
time.
being attacked. Radiant's
A deny on mid tower, not the kind of tower kill you want, although they did get 2 towers here. They have 1 tower mid, so they're only 2 towers behind in terms of outer towers, but still pretty far behind there on the gold. Gold leads steadily building here for Rox KIS. And Goblak, he has his AC done pretty much, just needs the last component, the plate mail. So about 60 gold away from that. Once he gets that, it's going to be even more of a nuisance and even more difficult to kill. Wouldn't be surprised to see him get like a heart or something next, just to keep building on his survivability. AC is a really nice item on Bristleback because it gives you that attack speed, which stacks with your ultimate. Also gives you extra damage coming out of your quills because they're in range of your quills, then they're in range of your aura, and it's negative armor aura. Since it's physical, it does extra damage when you have less armor.
Radiant's bottom tower is under siege.
Now it's
Radiant's
taking out
bottom tower
bottom
has fallen.
pretty easily. Not too much of an issue there. So catching up on towers, but still behind on gold. 633. They're looking to pressure top. They want to reply in kind here. And Juggernaut. I think this is Juggernaut's. No, it's Fada's. Just kidding. Fada's wolf backing up. If he stays out there, he's definitely going to die.
Is being attacked.
Mouz might be choosing here to just go ahead and push this bottom tower because they feel like they might not be able to defend top.
Dire's top tower
Not
has
sure
been
exactly what they're
destroyed.
planning because they do have MSS just hanging out here. He does have a TP, so he could go back to defend, and that looks like they're going to push into base. So MSS is going to back up, can get his mana back. This can be a pretty critical team fight for Mouz. At this point, they could turn it around with a great team fight. Pipe comes out, can add to that tankiness there. The wolf falls without doing much at all. Solo going to keep beating on the tower. Misery here looking to stun, backstep, avoids the stun. Godblack beating on the tower saying, go ahead, come fight me, I have an AC. Good luck. Fada gets jumped on by Juggernaut, manages to contain the Omni Slash for long enough, then heals himself. Nice mech coming out of MSS. That's a kill on Juggernaut, so one down. He does have an Aegis though. Meanwhile, Earthshaker's fallen. Bounty Hunter does die as well. It's another buyback from him. They're looking to prevent the racks from falling, but I don't think they're going to be able to do it. Sidoi and Solo doing so much damage. Godblack as well, beating down the racks. That's the melee racks done. The range racks done. They can rotate too if they're able to kill a few of them without losing more of their own. And that was only one kill there, the kill on the Juggernaut. He was the one who had the Aegis, so didn't really help out Mouz too much. Solo running in, leading the charge. His repel's going to be down, but doesn't matter. He's doing enough damage, pushing him back. Sidoi backing him up there from a distance, providing even more damage. Fada's coming out here. He wants to jump on someone. Misery. Fada looking for a target. Looking at Sniper, but he's getting stunned up. He might actually fall before getting away. There's a snowball. Sniper blinks away. Interesting choice for Sniper. Gives him that mobility, gives him a little bit more survivability. Gonna pick off Yol. Yol tries to hit someone, doesn't really get too much of a result, but that's Fada and MSS down. And I think that's gonna be GG, unless for some reason they back up. And you don't often see this in a program. They really are playing silly. They're doing a fountain camp. Kind of feels like a pub game a little bit. And there's the pick off on anyone who's left in the tower is gonna fall, and sorry, in the tower in the fountain. GG called out by Mouz. 33-minute game. Godblack did play very well. That was well played by him. I agree. And that's a win there for Rox KIS. I don't remember actually who ended up moving on. I think it was one of the two teams. But yeah, very interesting game. Very different. A little bit more of a pub stomp type game than you might expect from a pro game. But some history between these two teams, and seems like they're having a little bit of fun. I wouldn't be surprised if the results were already decided or something, which would explain their behavior. But anyways, that's all for now. Thanks for listening, and have a pleasant day.